For many years, I have looked and wondered, what is the meaning of such an impressive stone sculpture that has survived the perils of time? Through the years, many have given their interpretation, which I'm sure have their validation. But I also feel that the creators of this monumental figure were wise enough to realize that through time, many will interpret it in their own way, the message they intended to project. Remember, no instructions were posted on how to admire it. So we'll proceed with this interpretation. Looking closely at the figure, we clearly notice the body of a lion with either a man or a woman's head, which highlights the dichotomy present within all of us since inception. You may ask, how? We are born in the highest conscious, illumination entering this dimension of time and space. With the crown activated, the pineal gland in full blossom, awareness of the highest self. As this dimensional time proceeds, we are required to learn initiation and proper use of the temple we are housed in. The process requires of us the activation of energy centers in an orderly fashion and proper usage. This evolution of knowledge and understanding was supported by a wisely educated society that comprehended the need to advance the development of each God within his temple. It was a given that society at that time knew that each of us was part of the whole. Each part of the Creator, therefore nurturing the individual to realize its full potential and to discipline the physical impulses to correspond to the advancing serenity of the evolving essence of the being. The posture of this monumental structure is to highlight the taming of the ego, the physical self, the constantly requires self-gratification, unaware of the corresponding spiritual discipline that must always be at the forefront of all endeavors. And it also serves as a reminder of mind over matter. What we see in today's society is contrary to what was encouraged then. It's the constant force of undisciplined encouragement to gratify the ego at all costs, irrespective of moral and spiritual obligations. I believe that our interpretation is a validation of the true intent of the existence of this monumental figure. The crowned head represents spirituality. It must always be at the highest setting in the physical self. It properly guides the body as it advances in experience and knowledge to fulfill its mission on this dimension. Presently, this concept is in reverse. The ego, physical self, rules the spiritual essence, causing much agony to humanity. It has given us uncontrollable anger, unreasonable assumptions, disrespect and disregard for the physical differences, consumption, or I should say overconsumption of materialism. The emphasis on physical gratification, lack of spiritual uplifting and development, lack of compassion, indifference, all resulting in immeasurable human degradation, where the present and future generations will wonder, what is the meaning of this living image? So, my dear beloved, let us interpret it this way because it makes all logical sense. The crown controls the body, and it is always at the highest point of the body. Let us remember what we have seen. Abundant blessings, peace, and love to all.